Hello everyone, how are we doing today?
All I ever wanted was a fast source to write some more. Fuck being honorable, give them what they all deserve. It's not enough. Few solid members left, but it's not enough. Few plans that's really stressed, but it's not enough. Say that we should lead the West, but it's not enough. I take all the cash. If somebody gotta loot it, I'll make my gun spit brass. If somebody gotta shoot it, I'll kick like his ass.
There it goes.
We survived outside, all from the bullets, boy.
What?
They like, what is wrong? I come into it in the jungle like the Viet Cong. This is not a song.
Don't mind me, I'm just jamming a bit while I'm getting everything set up. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm actually really excited to play this game for a while. For those who don't know, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was the original Metal Gear Solid 5. They wanted to call it Metal Gear Solid 5 when it released. Specifically, Kojima Productions wanted to call it Metal Gear Solid 5. However, because it was a handheld game, it was never allowed to be one. Ironically enough, Peace Walker has aged in a really fun way, because a lot of what people love about MGSV, aside from its like basic gameplay, came from Peace Walker, but was done in a more limited way. Basically, MGSV, better action game overall. Controls tighter, you can do more for the most part. However, when it comes to online features, when it comes to Among Us in the bathtub, hey Mr. Krabs, how you doing? When it comes to the base management aspects, the customization, the narrative, and online gameplay, Peace Walker fucking dwarfs MGSV in quality. And that's why, like, myself and a lot of people who played Peace Walker were very disappointed with MGSV and how it ended up. I'm not going to shit on MGSV much throughout this playthrough. It's a good game. It's not as good as Peace Walker. It's probably my one of my lowest ranked MGS games, but I still like it, and I still think it's like the best stealth game that the best new stealth game we have on the market right now, even though it's been 10 years since it released. I bet you feel old now. Hey, Console joined the server. Thank you so much, Console.
But nowadays I'm feeling fond about my lady. Call it Grandma Tigers cause I'm flowing like Euphrates. Not a big fan of the government. If those boys show up, I'm gonna leave them bad. We call us savages because we like to live in tents. But I ain't moving to the city, fuck paying rent. These boys don't know what to do when we come to town.
Yo, how you doing, friend? It's good to see you. I hope you're all doing well tonight. I'm very excited for this. By the way, if you guys have an emulator, if you have a PPSSPP emulator and a Metal Gear Solid ISO, you should be able to join us. It's a bit scuffed, but we'll be able to play together. Dutchie's crazy, weary, sick, and delirious. I love this track. Crazy, weary, sick, and delirious. Crazy, weary, sick, and delirious. He's crazy, weary, sick, and delirious. Fucking love this track. So yeah, this is just a cover of TV Off, but it's about Red Dead Redemption 2. I'd love to have actual TV Off here, but you know, the music industry hates us and doesn't want us to have cool things on our stream. They don't want us just to play entire songs on. This is 400,000. Metal Gear Solid is 500,000. Okay.
Hey there.
You killed my sheep.
Just travelers. Come in peace.
Killed my sheep. My favorite sheep. What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep? Know that pain you sow is pain you reap. I do drink your blood, you stand. It is in my hands. Done. It's not too fun to take. You came to my home to steal, so now you'll become my meal. Let's see Take from you like you took from me. There's been a misunderstanding. We've done some damage. Maybe you and I could make a deal. Best tasting wine. Have a drink. One sip and you'll understand. Power that's in your hands. No brush. You never want to eat human flesh again. We shall be on our way. Run shed in here today. I keep wanting to put the VTuber tag on my streams, but I keep forgetting I'm not one anymore. I've lost my VTuber status. I've been kicked from the Garden of VTuber Eden. My name? Name is Nobody. 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 Nor your gift I've won to reply. I'm so glad we see eye to eye. Yes, you will be the final man to die.
What? Watch out!
Polyphemus. We're not gonna hear the whole song though. Damn shame. Metal Gear! Indeed. Indeed, TJ. You'll be joining me today and probably carrying me through the early levels. You probably have a much better... oh shit, hell yeah. You'll probably have a much better loadout than I will, that's for damn sure. Whoa, whoa. Now fall. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. God, I love the I really love the Garou. I just love FF14 music in general. It's so fucking good. Whoa. Oh wow, the Peace Walker subreddit only has 193 users. Did you? Let's check it out then. Pirate software, look inside, don't pirate software. Aw. Do not. Never. Guy's a total industry plant. He is industry shrubbery, I swear. Swear to God, this motherfucker. I'll try to avoid ranting about it. Let's just say, good news and bad news. One, the initiative passed, it seems. Two, we don't know how well it passed because a large number of those people could be bots. A large number of those people could be spoofers, and a large number of those people could improperly input information, causing their work to be invalidated, because this is a government petition, not a change.org petition, meaning that if you input your name wrong or put in a fake name, it'll reject it. So if you're from Europe and you haven't done so yet, please submit your, do your part for the Stop Killing Games initiative. Playing MGS Peace Walker in co-op for the very first time. Feel free to yes, we still need more signatures, absolutely. So I mean, maybe by some miracle we'll be fine, but I think it's more important that we should double down and make sure that we actually get the signatures out there. So, just reminding everyone to do so. Damn, this song goes. I had a few months about my age so I could sign it. Can he handle ridiculous amounts of money? I believe you can, Konso. I believe in you. And I think we should petition God to give Konso ridiculous amounts of money so he can subscribe a ridiculous amount of times. Right. Kojima. Man, it's funny how much people talk about Metal Gear Solid and Kojima as a whole, and like, it's really funny going on these subreddits and these communities and seeing how few people are actually there. Like, Metal Gear Solid and Kojima specifically, people love talking about Metal Gear and Kojima. People engage with it so little that it's shocking. I am genuinely shocked by how few people are on here. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Come live with us in the palace. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Yes, we know that you're not her, but you were hers. Da, 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 da. It meant to love her. You remind us so much of her. Okay, I got a new channel point reward for you guys. This one's 1,000 points. I should announce it when everyone shows up, but I kind of want to announce it in secret to you guys to give you an advantage. Basically, I took someone's advice. I don't remember who told me. Apologies. But I went ahead and set up a channel point reward for ranting. So if you guys have a specific topic you want me to talk about or give my opinion on, feel free to redeem that and list the topic, and I will rant about it for at least 5 minutes. Or if I can't rant about it, I'll try and talk about it. And if I can't talk about it, I'll try and research it and understand it. So if you bring up some shit I'd never heard of, I will take the time to figure out what the hell's going on with it and ask you questions and get a discussion going. So if you guys enjoy my like rants and stuff, enjoy hearing me rant about shit, then go ahead and do that redeem. Somebody suggested having that as a channel point reward. If anyone wants to volunteer themselves as the one who said that, or yeah, perfect. I have 1K. Hell yeah. That being said, I can't exactly see all my channel point rewards. So if you do it and I don't seem to say anything, please remind me and I'll double check and make sure. So yes. There we go. Just wanted to throw that out there, make sure you all knew about that. PS3, PSP, 360. Man, I hope we get a port of Peace Walker to PC that works. If we do, I'll buy it again. But only if it has online features. If it not, I ain't paying for that shit. Because stop this fucking shit of like only remastering half the goddamn game, please. It's a chronicle of our rise to power. We ride on kings and mighty steeds across the devil's plain. We rock with Jesus and his cross. He did not die in vain. No, we run with wolves. We climb K2, even stopped a moving train. We traveled through space and time, my friends, to rock this house again. Yeah, only if it. That's funny. I would only buy it if it included all the online modes. I'm sick of this fucking. We only remade half the game. We only remade half the game. Please pay twice the price. Bullshit. Our voice shall speak on, but lest you think we're vain. We know you're all robots and we don't care. Tenacious D. We reign. We reign. Also, how's your Miku Peace Walker coming along? Or, sorry, your Miku Zeke. God, it's just everything in the mother base for Peace Walker. It's just a feature that was in MGSV, but less so. Like, it's shocking how much they left behind. Only thing MGSV really added was the ability to walk around your mother base, and the awesome gameplay, of course, and the zoo. Ah, hell yeah. Well, time to get farming, buddy. You enjoy your AI Monster Hunter. And maybe you should play Monster Hunter after you finish this, because, like, if you enjoy that loop of fight, grind, fight, yeah. Bom, 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 bom. Oh yeah, the Persona Subathon's coming back next week, so save your monies. Living by the memory, spirit, self-consciousness. Oh, you don't often enjoy that loop. Damn, well, imagine you were getting weapon upgrades every time. But yeah. There's people. It's funny, when this game came out, people compared it to Monster Hunter, and now that Monster Hunter is huge, people never do that anymore. And I'm like, damn. God, the PPSSPP just has the nicest like setup screen. It is one of the cleanest looking emulators. Anyways, my friends, let's go ahead and do our pings. Inging, pinging, inging. It is. It's a really great emulator. Like, it's shockingly good. Super simple to interface with, super simple to work with. I mean, most emulators nowadays are great. They're so much better than they used to be. We're living in a golden age of emulation. Like, the fact that you can, like, even play on certain emulators and play with the console players is fucking amazing. Like, apparently on the Wii U, if you mod your Wii U and, like, use an emulator, you can play with each other. It's fucking awesome. And today we're going to be playing online on an emulator. I'm super excited. Hopefully we get more people, that it's not just me and you, TJ. I mean, it might just be me and you, and if so, hell yeah, that's awesome. But there's a possibility we'll see others. Other mother bases and other big bosses. Man, I left a fucking mean-ass comment a second ago. Somebody on the Final Fantasy Reddit posted, what do you want Final Fantasy VII Part 3 to be? And I just wrote cancelled. Because I'm fucking bitter they didn't remake the game correctly. I just think that's really funny. What do you want it to be? I want it to be fucking cancelled. I want it dead. I want him dead. Hey, Ziggy, good to see you, friend. How you doing? Yeah, like, I think a lot of MGS Peace Walker has aged in a really great way. We'll get into it, but, like, the cutscenes look fucking magnificent. The voice acting's great. There's so much that this game did well to really future-proof itself. And I'm super excited. Ow, sorry. Made cookies at 11 p.m. Hell yeah, it's the best time to make cookies. 11 p.m., cookie time. Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright, my friends. I believe it is time to begin. Let's go ahead and turn my controller on, make sure it's working. It is! Hell yeah. And make sure my online settings are working. Never mind my IP address, don't worry about that, it's spoofed. Blah, 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 blah. Should be set to SOCOM.cc. Yep, that's what we're doing here, so if you want to play with us, SOCOM.cc, that's how we do. And we'll go ahead and go. Go, 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 go. Checking memory stick. Now, you do have to plug a PSP memory stick into your PC to work this, so no, I'm kidding, you don't have to do that. Also, let me finish my pinging real quick, and we'll go ahead and turn on BC as well. Do my intro. Picora. That's great, TJ. The meme you posted in Dungeon. Alrighty. Hello, my friend. It's good to see you. Craving a snack. It was so grainy. I like the grainy look. I like the grainy look for the UI. Alright, new game.
It's your own.
Input your player name. What is it going to be? Can I just type this? No, we don't have that feature.
No.
Some emulators have that. The Wii U emulator has that.
Cool.
It's really neat. CMU has that. Alex, that's my name. Yes, that name is okay, I guess. Select your control scheme. We're going to go with the shooter type, and what I've done here is I've remapped A, B, X, and Y to the right joystick, so I'll be able to control it like a modern Metal Gear game. I hope. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use this save file that I made earlier and overwrite it, so TJ, our multiplayer adventures will be rewrit. I'm so sorry.
No.
It's over. It never happened.
All the times you beat me.
The year was 1964. The world was firmly in the grip of the Cold War, divided into East and West. One of America's heroes had defected to the Soviet Union. So this one takes place directly after Metal Gear Solid 3. She was known as the Boss, the mother of the Special Forces, and the soldier said to have led the Allies to victory in World War II. God, I want to play that game so bad. However, the American-made miniature nuclear warhead she took with her was used to destroy a Soviet research facility. Those damn Russians, right? Facing full-scale nuclear war, the leaders of the world superpowers held top-secret talks to avert Armageddon. The Soviet Union wanted assurance that this was not the work of Uncle Sam. They wanted America to eliminate one of its most legendary soldiers, the Boss. The person assigned to this mission was her closest apprentice, the soldier known as Snake. Snake made the anguished journey into enemy territory, eventually confronting and killing the Boss at a fortress called Groznygrad, proving America's innocence and avoiding nuclear holocaust. He didn't kill her in Groznygrad. Having saved the world, Snake was hailed as a true hero and given the title Big Boss. Also, hi Vintage, good to see you.
I mean, this isn't like thought from his perspective. This is like
That's
thought
fair.
from someone who read the files.
Right. Following the award ceremony, however, Snake disappeared. So yeah, Snake is just a code name. Like, the different Snakes throughout Metal Gear Solid, like even Raiden, his name was Snake when we first saw him. Like, that was his code name in MGS2. That's why people get confused, because it's a code name. There's like, but almost every Snake is a different person. There's like 5 different Snakes. It's crazy. Oh, hey, that guy worked on this game. It's Mr. Death Stranding man. Colombia. Yeah, Robin Atkin Downs. Look at that fucking PSP motorcycle. Okay, so what I love about the PSP, graphically, it is a middle ground between the PlayStation 1 and 2. So you get that like low poly funsies with some really nice looking models. Hair Strong 2, hell yeah. Twilight Sparkle. Timmy Turner, Harley Quinn, Paz Ortega Andraste. Clunk. Get thrown. Anthony Del Rio.
Time for my favorite line of the game.
We'll go with this then.
No, the other one.
So I played this intro so many times. Steve Bloom's in this. That's Spike Spiegel, Wolverine. But fucking all-star cast, not gonna lie. Yeah, big ol' S-shaped scar. Hi there. David Hayter. Last MGS game he got to be in.
He's gonna be in Delta.
Oh yeah, he is, but I don't know if he's gonna be recording new things. So yeah, we got our camera movement, it's pretty stuffed.
No, he is.
Oh, is he? Cool. I hope he doesn't fuck it up. On the ground you go. The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss!
Thanks for that, boss.
Pixels on that ground. You guys can see every pixel in the texture. It's great.
I can smell them.
Taste them even. Use the camera buttons. Okay. Bee-boo. Bee-boo.
Also, it's something I learned about recently with the PPSSPP Emulator. You can actually use a third-party app, software thing, website or something for achievements.
Oh, that's awesome. There we go. With the left and right camera buttons now. So yeah, those who are noticing, this was actually mapped to the face buttons originally because the PSP didn't have a second joystick. Sadly, we never got a proper port to the Vita. I was really hoping we would. That was one of the things I was excited for.
I mean, it has a Vita port, but it's like weird.
As well, kill yourself now! It's your favorite line.
Yay!
And crouch lying down. These chances. Use the crouch button. Crouch button between standing and crouching.
Like, I'm pretty sure there is a Peace Walker port on the Vita, but like you can only get it through the Vita shop.
Damn.
Yeah.
All I wanted was that second joystick to work like a second joystick.
I think it does. You can mod that in anyways if you play it on the Vita emulator for PSP.
Press the button! Right? It's the thing games don't really do anymore. I mean, they do. Indies do, but like, AAA doesn't. Man, the suffering of trying to slow move on the fucking PSP joystick. This rough, abrasive little nub. This, like...
There's a reason I don't play it on the PSP.
I remember trying to do that with certain stealth games like this and Portable Ops. Don't forget it! Whee! 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 Yeah, on the console versions, you can just press the A button to while running to dash. Car warranty windows, yes. That's a good way of putting it. Out of ammo.
You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him.
This is like the MGS4 and this were like the games where they're like, let's get really creative with the CQC. What was previously just a thing you did when you didn't have a gun is now like a fully fledged system that can be used for entire playthroughs, which is pretty awesome. That's one of the weirdest things about playing the older games is having so few options with the CQC.
I really like 5 CQC.
It's great. It's like the best version of it.
Like, you can take their guns and hold them up.
Mm-hmm. I rarely use that feature, but
Same,
I think I would love
but you
to.
can
I would
do
love
it.
to do a full subsistence playthrough where I go into every mission naked and supply and grab weapons on site.
Yeah.
OSP on site procurement. Stun rod training. Go. He's ready, boss. So what's cool here is that you can either do it like this and aim it, but what I like to do for like fighting in the game for the most part is just lock on and zap zap. There you go. There's your stun rod. It basically
They're
works like
really good actors.
right? Hey, OB, how you doing, man? Good to see you. At very close range. By the way, guys, how's the sound? Is it too quiet? Is it too loud? Let me know. Yeah. That's something they really got into in later games, especially in 4, honestly 3 onwards. Ever since the camera moved behind the character's back, they really improved the hand-to-hand combat. That's one of the things that got me into Metal Gear. All the military games I had played before had, like, at most bayonet charges. Like, that was the most complicated melee got in any other military game I played. But
And
then playing
I
this...
got into, sorry, go on.
But then with these games, it was like, oh, you can not only you stab people, you can throw them, you can zap them, you can hold them hostage, you can do all kinds of shit.
It's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, and how I got into Metal Gear was like, oh, a PlayStation 3. Oh, there's Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I heard about that. Let's try it. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna buy this for my own.
I'm sad.
Oh, this is really cool. I'm gonna get it for the PC as well. Oh, it has a demo DLC. I don't know what that is.
Right.
Oh, there is this channel that's made a video. Oh, he's live. Oh, he's pretty chill.
Yay. And then a friendship was born.
Yeah.
So Obi, the sad thing is that's only the first level. Once you get past that, you don't return to You don't return to Iraq or Afghanistan for the whole game. If you want the Middle East Metal Gear, play B. It's better about that.
I'll explain it again.
No, I got it.
Impressive, boss.
I had to turn the sound down, and you can't pause this game because it's Monster Hunter.
To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the analog stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command.
Will do.
Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Yeah, but it's like 4 hours long. Not even. It's super short. Most of that's cutscene.
That is incorrect, boss.
No, I got it. I was just fucking with him.
Fine work, boss.
Wow, pretty well-designed tutorial because it actually, like,
against multiple enemy opponents.
it still lets you do it even when he's like, that's wrong.
By throwing an opponent,
It is. I guess if you want Iraq specifically, then you get that and that's it.
Then tilt the analog stick to throw them. By tilting the analog stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them.
Yes.
On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
They're ready, boss. Their body is ready, boss. Kablams! Loved it.
Fantastic. Again.
They're dead! Fantastic,
Go.
boss.
I'm ready, boss.
Or even just seeing the gecko. The geckos are fucking rad, yeah. It's funny, because, like, you kind of get more gecko action in Rising, but in terms of infantry versus gecko.
Special since the boss is here.
They're great, yeah.
Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step
Oh, you
forward.
can like see
Don't
like
hold
really
back,
see
boss.
detailed
When you're
stats. That's
surrounded
cool.
by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on
One
I
after
have
the other.
232
Simply
headshots.
press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait.
It's a combination of judo and basic military, like hand-to-hand combat. It's something that the boss specifically developed. Not this boss, but, you know, Mother of the Special Forces, the boss from MGS3. God, like, I want that World War II MGS game so fucking bad.
Fine work, boss.
If Konami does that, all is forgiven. Holy shit. That or Rising 2.
I'm ready, boss.
That's more up to date.
There you go. You can combo entire groups like that. It's fucking awesome.
Fantastic.
Wait, can I like upgrade the platforms like in V?
That's it for today.
Mhm.
Thank you, boss.
Oh, how do I do that?
I don't remember. It's been... I'm afraid it's been 12 years.
Snake.
Hey, my husband. My husband, Travis Touchdown. Damn. And Steven Seagal teaches it to him, so it's probably terrible. It is a portable PS2 they released with the PS3. I love it. Oh, no! Oh, the cutscenes! Oof. Let's get out of the 3D. Yeah, let's go! I love that. So there was an MGS game that was supposed to look exactly like the artwork.
We've got guests.
That's pretty cool.
It was going to be cel-shaded.
Don't worry. It's not
Not our friends from Langley.
I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, big boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, big boss.
What's cool about the PSP is if you got a cable for it, you could just use it like a console and plug it into the fucking TV.
But in Revolution,
Yep.
doesn't one triumph or die?
We
Don't do either. God, I love him. I was always more of a fan of Raiden as a kid, like, but now that I'm an adult, I appreciate Snake a lot more. Where's Blackrock? I don't know. You get like a Blackrock equivalent in MGS4. It's all about PMCs. Like this game's kind of special because it's like a super early PMC. God, coffee sound. I gotta get a hot cup of
Feel
coffee.
like a new man.
There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee. Hope you guys enjoy Cowboy Bebop, because we're gonna be getting a lot of Speak Spaggle? What? Spike Spiegel.
Distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia.
Professor Galvez comes
God.
from Costa Rica's University.
Look at Paz's little nightmare-looking ass.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
They're far too human to be gorillas.
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm.
I love, like, the fake liquid. It's so cool. Liquid!
Lies, obviously.
They do have a national police, though. Yeah, they have, like, an SDF.
Equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
Damn. Good old Cold War proxy wars.
As you both know, the United
I also love the
States
Sin City shit, where it's, like, mostly black and white, but only certain, like, dominant elements of the characters' designs are in color.
a delicate balance with the U.S.
Like Snake's blue eyes, Kaz's blue shades,
We are not
Galvez's
allowed to
red
wear
hand, or Paz's red raincoat.
Japan's
Sorry,
constitution
Gonzo.
has
Get some rest, my friend.
Article 9
I'd say leave the stream on and get
Japan
cozy.
renounces war and can't maintain an army.
Those are known as government militaries, I believe. I think that's what Armstrong wanted, Obi.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Skull World. That's their logo.
As our deterrent.
Yes.
We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But
Oh man, Snake and Kazuma Kiryu would be best friends.
a forward operating base, an offshore plant in the Caribbean.
They
Sounds
would.
pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No. We've
We've only left our countries behind. Love that line.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't going to do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want.
I love Snake in this game so much. It's like peak Big Boss. Because, like, that's the thing. He's not, like, a silent protagonist. He has a lot to say.
So,
That's just Venom.
here.
For over 20 years,
There's a reason for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely there is.
Tonight, I stand before you as an
Thinking about
HD.
13, which they remade. Oh shit, 13, hell yeah! That's what you were talking about. Okay, that game is fucking sick. I played that on my PS2, you're totally right. I got that from a drugstore. They had during the 360 generation, they had a bunch of PS2 games for sale.
No kidding.
So I bought that and,
That's my
like,
name.
Fallout Brotherhood of Steel and
It's
the
Japanese for peace.
Brave Fencer Musashi
Pleased to
sequel.
meet you, Paz.
Call
Call
me
me
Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto
Hell yeah.
Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe.
I want to play it on PSP because it controlled like shit.
Us stumbled upon that facility while searching.
I am not good when it comes to joysticks.
She was captured.
Captured.
She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Does Snake just have this ability? Can he just look through people's clothes?
Her mother
To be
died
honest, I don't get this.
Da,
Why?
na, 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 na. I love this design so much.
war with a Pleasure
Yeah.
like no other.
My name is Paz.
Yes! My grandmother was stationed there in the Coast Guard for a while. I have a bunch of old Costa Rican money in like a box somewhere.
My one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
I like how Kaz was about to agree to this fucking deal, and like Snake's like, nah, no, and then he ends up like eventually making them break their cover, or at least making him break his cover. I have a potato. Damn, sounds good. I had mashed potatoes for lunch and for dinner last night. It was really good.
And a burrito.
At around the halfway point of the stream, I need to actually go and make some hot dogs. Because I am hungry. My name is Paz, as in Pazumapiryu. That's great, Obi. An army without borders. Oh shit, yeah. I get to demonstrate some goofy ass shit here.
Yeah, you need to finish that first mission
Yep.
before we can. Yeah.
Are you guys ready to hear the heaviest fucking M16 I have ever heard in a video game?
The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Make sure no one else can
Isn't that like the needlessly heaviest
listen to the controls.
M16 you guys have ever heard? It's fucking crazy.
Use the analog stick to move.
I'll
I really want to get like the PSP exclusive headsets they made for this game.
Oh, that's awesome, yeah.
To change
Yeah,
your settings,
it's really
use the
rare and
start button to
expensive.
open the menu.
So the way that you navigate menus in this game is super fun.
Why not try
You,
some shooting practice?
you
Select a target and squeeze off a round or two.
you move through the menu using the right joystick. It's super strange.
To switch weapons.
We got the Fulton, we got binos. Oh no, we got the sound indicator. No Fulton yet.
To fire.
We can't recruit yet. And I believe we need to use a grenade to crack open this gate here.
Hitting a coconut.
Correct.
Alright, throw a frag.
By pressing the square or circle button while holding the left button. To check your map,
Alright.
press the start button to open the menu.
Yeah, they got the same analog stick and the D-pad on the same damn side. Yeah, they got the Dreamcast layout on the PSP. I'm good, Kaz. There we go. Let's get moving. I love you, Kokoite. Dun, 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 no,
Gotta
no.
thank you for agreeing to this, Snake.
God, look at that fucking low poly
Man, am I
M16.
glad to be out of here. Finally,
The first upgrade on Mother Base,
behind.
and what makes this game so fantastical is just M16 that never jams. That's the first upgrade.
You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
Apparently those guns fucking jam like crazy. The grenades are potatoes. Yeah, in the tutorial for Call of Duty 2 when you're playing the Russians, they don't let you throw frag grenades. You have to throw potatoes and pretend they're grenades. Because each grenade is worth more than you. You fucking sent him outside into the rain? What the fuck, boss? Paz is going to die of the pneumonia.
Come on, Snake.
The
This could be good for
pneumonia.
They're willing to give us an offshore plant.
Hey, Penny.
A place we can finally put down some roots.
You smell weird
This is our
again?
chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys.
And therefore communist. Communist potatoes.
Nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict?
I also
Tools
love
in
how
hands
in
of
every
whoever's
cutscene,
fighting
Boss
at the time?
uses his
Second we settle down, who's to
uses
say we won't
his
become the warmongers?
no eye to aim the
Listen,
gun to look down the sights.
We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind
Just
of
so
business.
he's just so used to doing that, you know.
He's like, I'm right-handed, god damn it. I'm gonna aim using my eye patch. I don't care if my accuracy is fucked.
Really is.
Now that I think about it, actually, he doesn't get to use iron sights again until MGSV.
That would mean
Our friend, the professor, is like.
So does he learn to switch eyes, or
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our
Barankia?
And there'd be no turning back.
Yeah. Complete severance from the United
Damn
States.
thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
Good old Professor Galvez. I hope you guys like Central America, because a huge part of this game's story is just Central American culture and politics. I love this part. Flick!
was a heavy smoker.
I need to have a cigar again soon.
When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit.
Oh, it's
I haven't had
Venom.
much use for it since.
It says CCCP on it. I love that. It's a fucking communist hand.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
Call me Snake.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then,
I'll be helping other people overthrow governments. Not quite. It's more of a localized conflict. Well, ironically enough, we'll be fighting for ourselves.
as torture.
That's kind of the interesting thing about Outer Heaven, is that Outer Heaven claims to be a military without a nation, but it has its own national identity, its own state. It's closer to being independent while still profiting off of other wars.
Stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic
I got
production,
planes, dumbass.
shipping lanes, and strategic
They can fly over you. What are you gonna do, shoot all the planes down? I'm gonna start another war, dumbass?
From which all of Latin America would be
Not, to be fair, it's not a terrible idea. Especially if you're a warmongering piece of shit.
America will win this Cold War.
Noriega?
First comes Nicaragua.
Not Cuba, what the...
toppling
Where is he
the
from?
pro-American
Nicaragua?
Somoza
Yeah.
regime.
I thought Canada was our backyard. No, they're our front yard.
We've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista national.
So yeah, Snake's getting involved with a proxy war between Russia and the US.
Manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution,
I'll be honest, this is actually one of the easier Metal Gear stories to follow because it kind of takes place in that era where if you know the history, it's fairly easy to like figure out what's going on in the story.
And that's the armed group.
This was actually a pretty special game when it came out because there was a lot of people who really liked this game more than 4 because this is when the writing started to get really good again. Like, I think it's the same people who wrote Rising and that weren't around for V. There's a certain quality and brevity this game has over other Metal Gear games.
but it's more complex than that. The CIA.
I played this and Black Ops around the same time, man. I was like fascinated with the Cold War. So fucking cool.
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer.
Ooh, that's an interesting fight, because bosses, like, they're all human. That'd be an interesting battle.
Where Boss was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then
Drive them
drive
out of
them
the
out of the country.
So take a side in this conflict between America and Russia.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
Yes, that's exactly what he's
about
asking.
her? That was all just an act.
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB.
Oh yeah, I bet she's real fucking upset right now.
For a sob story.
Hey, TJ, do you think we should, like,
No.
put the kibosh on spoilers that take place after this? Like, avoid V spoilers and everything? Or do you think it'd be cool to talk about it openly?
But her friend was not so lucky.
I lost
Why were they
TJ.
attacked?
I'm alone.
I believe this will help explain.
Yeah, Canon Snake is like murderous. Like he kills
They
constantly.
heard something they shouldn't have.
So
Cassette tape?
Boss took this
I don't
for
know.
her escape.
because like player-controlled boss, the games encourage you at all times to
Says her friend
not kill. But every time we see a later game, it's almost always canon that
a portable
every
stereo
Snake like
player.
does a full kill playthrough, including Raiden. Yeah,
I heard they were working.
I almost
on
bought one of
something
these
like
because of
that.
this game.
Didn't know you guys were too.
You dare spoil a 20-year-old game. Sorgi talking to peeps. It's all good, man. It's not 20 years old. It's like 12. But I just wanted to... I was just curious.
A Quetzal?
The Phoenix Bird.
Oh, yeah.
Boss's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon
Alright, I think
this.
I'll keep spoilers to a minimum in case this is people's first time playing. I am going to yap over cutscenes because you can read it, so please, if you're interested in the story, please tune in and look at the screen.
So what?
I will do the same. I'll do... Oh, that horse!
Now it gets interesting.
Sure does. Oh.
Chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying.
The other hasn't been identified.
Wait, what? No, I'm not.
30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
Oh, it's a sing a song. Oh god, she looks so fucking good in this art style.
Yeah.
He does.
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And
For those of you who don't understand why I'm tearing up right now, please look forward to Metal Gear Solid Delta releasing this year.
Big Boss.
Does he know?
Also, it's kind of cool they have like the first Walkman.
Hell yeah.
Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Oh,
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
does he know?
So you still can't turn your back on your country.
We got Big Bad, who is also boss.
Then I suppose you won't.
There's a lot of within the lore of Metal Gear. There's a lot of manipulation of legends and stuff. That's why names get reused all the time. They'll name like a bunch of different soldiers the same name to make it look like the soldier is more valuable than they are, so that later on they get chosen for more missions.
Okay.
Is it Big Boss, the Big Bad Boss? I get why it looks ridiculous to people who are watching from the outside, but all people got to do is just play every game in order of release or in chronological order. It works either way with Metal Gear. Play 3, then Peace Walker, then V, then Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Solid 2, Solid 4, Rising, and then you're done. And the story makes perfect sense. It's not Kingdom Hearts. It's fairly easy to follow.
CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected.
That's why every fucking time someone posts Big Boss and says it's Solid Snake, or posts Solid Snake, or says it's Big Boss, I'm gonna call it the fuck out, because it's like, you have no excuse, just go play the games. They're better than whatever you're playing right now. Guaranteed.
Yep.
That is one of the meanest things to say to someone, though. They'll be like, oh, I can't do that, I'm doing this. Like, stop doing that. Stop hanging out with your children. Metal Gear's better than your children.
Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort.
Your kids
It could
are
just
not
easily
worth it.
kill you.
They're
Metal
not-
Gear is.
They're not the boss.
To press up against a wall, face it and hit the action button.
Me when the
Left
snake,
position.
the
You
boss,
can press the L
snake.
button to detect enemies. That also works while lying down.
I get why it's confusing for people, though, but because, like, people don't really play the games they're fans of nowadays. Called the fuck out. No, but, yeah, all people gotta do is play every video game.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a
Easy.
compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention.
Also, the reference, Big Boss is a reference to a Bruce Lee movie. That's why they use that naming convention. A lot of Metal Gear things have the JoJo thing, where it's like, if it's weird and doesn't make sense, it's probably a reference to some movie or game or something. Like, Snake is a reference to Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
Conspicuous movements and loud
That's
And,
cool.
and Big Boss and the Boss are references to a Bruce Lee movie titled Big Boss. So this is kind of goofy with how it runs, because you can't like tilt it lightly like you would with a an actual joystick. You kind of got to tap it, yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you do it. I'll be right back.
Anesthetic, 5.56ers. Every time I pick up the 5.56 ammo in any game, all I can think of is Snake from Metal Gear Solid 1 going 5.56ers and pineapples, in reference to the FAMAS and frag grenades. But yeah, I remember playing this first level again and again and again because I thought the jungle setting was really, really cool. And then I'm like, oh man, it'd be really great if there was a Metal Gear game where I could play in a jungle setting. And then eventually I played 3 and I'm like, ah, so good. What's funny is, like, I try to get people to play the games in chronological or release order. I did neither. Here was Alex's play order of Metal Gear Solid. You ready? It was Metal Gear Solid 4, then Peace Walker, then 3, then 1, then 2, then Rising. It was a fucking disaster. I still haven't played Metal Gear 1 and 2. Because they're like fucking MSX NES games, and I'm just not crazy about that era of gaming. Easily peasily, lemony squeezily. Puerto del Alba. The Port of Alba. Of Jessica Alba. I'm sorry, that was terrible. So now what's cool is you don't have your, what's interesting is you don't have your,
Security is tight. Stay sharp.
you don't have your MGSV Far Cry binoculars, but what you do have is this. We'll go ahead and do this, and then, hold up. Click, there we go. And as long as you have access to cover, you can mark people like it's Phantom Pain. Though I do think I should be able to sneak past these guys no problem. There is some items interesting items you can get in this area that might be worth checking out. There we go. And then he's going to be over there. We're just going to go ahead and click, click, click. Come on, don't get stuck. And of course, because the Mark 22 Hush Puppy doesn't have any sort of bullet drop off in this game, you can just hit motherfuckers from across the map. There it is. What do we got? The Love Box.
What are you gonna use that for?
This. It's the Love Box. It can fit 2 people. Alba-D's nuts. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Oh yeah, you can also target motherfuckers while in the box. Like if you unequip your weapon. Let me just swap on. Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna be good. Words that kill. Can you speak them to me? Also, that little stat there, I can probably move the mouse over and show you. You can see here my suppressor is a bit worn out. My gunshots will get louder and louder until eventually the suppressor breaks. Freeze! Freeze! Freeze!
Your objective is the building to the east.
That didn't work.
It's the enemy. Send reinforcements.
Oh, don't send shit.
Dispatching reinforcements now.
Pause, you're on the enemy team? Bam. Got him. No witnesses.
We're under attack.
Security's too tight. There's no way you can charge it now. Shake those guys first. Stay out of sight till they've called off the alert.
The MGS missions from Legend of Zelda 2. Yes, I did those as well. Is he gonna be able to help him? Yeah, he is. Yep. Give him a stem.
That's better. Thanks. Enemy attack.
You better leave me the fuck alone, buddy. It ain't gonna go well for you. I warned you. When I reload, you're in so much trouble, mister. Actually, I'll probably just use the sun rod on you. Oh, well, grab him. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I died there. That would have been a rough turnout.
Snake. Come in, Snake.
It was already a rough turnout. Wait, wait, I have to do the whole mission over? I mean, to be fair, there wasn't that much. It's not a big deal. I can just skip cutscenes and shit. But still, it's like, fuck. Man, I feel mad. That was some bullshit.
You do end up having to fight. CQC can be your best.
All right, note to self: you can't just walk the reticle into somebody. You gotta surprise them with it. Snake, bum 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 bum. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just reload my gun, and then get out of here.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
We do need more MGS sound alerts. I mean, I had them for a while, but then they just got old. Reminder that every old sound alert is still available in via bits, so...
Your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Yeah, but all I have right now is these shitty jungle fatigues, which you'd think would be better here, but actually if I had a stealth suit, I'd be so much sneakier. Playa de Alba. Alright, what's funny is that if TJ comes back, he'll just think I AFK'd at the start of the area and didn't lose or anything. It's funny. Who has money these days? Not me, that's for damn sure. Wait, what? Oh, wrong way. God damn it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I died.
Oh.
Yeah, I got into... I tried holding up a guy, and it didn't work, and he shot me, and then I had to shoot everyone else because they saw me. And then...
Oh yeah, I almost never hold up anyone because I never get it to work.
Yeah. You have to, the best way to do it is to auto-target and move right up behind them and then just hit the button. Oh, wait, there's no body here. Does that mean he's back? Okay, no, he's not back. He's not him. Alright, this way.
Yes, they deserve
to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Whoa, shit! I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think about that. I didn't know he was here. Fuck, are you for real? Other side, and we're gonna go ahead and just... Good, problem solved. Here we go. Yeah, this is actually a surprisingly fully fledged Metal Gear experience. Like, the not being able to crawl is weird, and I know a lot of people don't like that. Personally, for me, I always enjoyed the crouch walking, being more mobile, you know? But I get why that bothered people. Thank you, sound alerts.
The crouch walking just makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It was funny how, like, I always had trouble with subsistence, and then, like, I got the crouch walking mod for it, and I'm just like, oh, this is just a modern Metal Gear game now. This is great. There's no flaws with this. This is now a flawless video game. Minus the fact that crouch walking, I can only crouch run, I couldn't crouch walk, but, yeah. They're working on the mod. Shoutouts to the MGS3 modding community for being a better modding community than MGSV's.
Fucking damn it.
That is a game that is screaming for mods, and, like, there has been little to no mod support. Can I stand up and shoot?
It's just model swaps for that game at this point.
Here we go. He's done. Also, don't look at the sky. It's a PSP sky. It's rough. I also demonstrated how you can mark people like in V. Which
yeah.
I always thought was pretty cool. Because I remember when I first played this game, I was trying to shoot from cover. Like, I was trying to play it like a cover shooter. And the game will not let you. And I'm like, why? Why can I mark a motherfucker from across the map, but I can't shoot? And I was new. This is only my second Metal Gear game. I think I can cap him from here, because there's no drop-off on the Hush Puppy. You can, as long as your crosshairs lined up, it'll definitely hit. There we go. You know, that was one of the best things they added to V. Not because it made the game harder, but because it made it so much more satisfying when you learned how to arc that fucking dart across the map and just hit someone in the head. It was so good. It reminds me of, like, using sniper rifles in, like, Far Cry or Stalker. Oh god, yeah, Stalker, Clear Sky, and how they added bullet drop to the rifles. So fucking satisfying. I loved it. Bullet drop is such a satisfying mechanic when it's done right.
Careful now.
Yeah, I think it'd be best off for me to just box up here. And wait for him to turn the other way. Then again, I'm not exactly boxed up in a good place right now. Turn around. There you go.
You're looking for a two-story building to the east.
I know, Kaz. I'm aware of where the building is. So I remember when I first played this, even when I was at my peak Metal Gear skill, this motherfucker would always get me. Oh, hope you guys enjoy some creeping, because we're going to be creeping a lot. This is a creeping game.
You creep.
Creeperton. How do we feel about Creeperton in chat? Are we cool with Creeperton? Also, how dare you abandon Stinkerton, Obi? He trusted you. And there's like no point in wasting the dart on this guy. Like, I don't have the Fulton, so... Shut the fuck up, Kaz! I'm going. I'm free! My goofy pink box. I know one of the pre-order bonuses, like, they included the love box. That was one of the things you could get. Yeah. Working at a warehouse, seeing a box, being like, OMG, it's a Metal Gear reference.
Yes, sir, we broke him.
Imagine if they actually used that for shipping, though.
Like in V?
It's really cool.
Yeah, the Vocaloids are a big part of this game, totally. I can also flick the right joystick up repeatedly to tap this, because I have it mapped to that. Freeze.
The cargo. Where's it headed? What is it? In the mountains. What's up there?
This guy gets it rough. Damn.
Miku.
La 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 la
la la
la la la la la la la. So good. La 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 la. Chrysalis pod.
Yep. Thank God I'm.
Oh God, yeah, Ashley Wood. I have one of her. I have her. Or there. I don't know if it's he or she. I have their Metal Gear art book. I was reading it. Bunch of really cool art from the different games.
You found a radio.
Huh?
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
Yes, of course.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Mm-hmm.
Film badges?
Yep.
Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Warheads.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
It's Cuban Missile Crisis 2! Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
I love the Tato 2 Electric Boogaloo. That was great.
Yeah. I know, that's why I posted it.
Meow, meow, meow. Heroism! Yay! My weapon experience went up. My Hush Puppy went up. Yay! A rank. I got killed. Alright, I got 0 kills, 0 alert phases, 0 enemies left near death. It was perfect. Down to the last minute detail. Obtain design specs for the following weapon item. M1C design specs rank 1. And they're going to give you a bunch of different items. Or no, I guess not. They're going to give you 2 different items.
Map, Snake. Think you can use it?
Yeah.
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas
Kidnapped
on his
some
side.
locals.
Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution.
Good for them.
The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
The CIA is trying to convince them that the KGB are vampires.
Here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons.
Welcome back, Obi.
If word of this gets out,
We just learned that they have nukes in Costa Rica, and it's not going well.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test, showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. It looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven.
That's exactly what they did.
With this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Hell yeah. All I ever wanted was a fast horse to ride some more. Fuck being honorable. Give them what they all deserve.
It's time.
It might just be time. Welcome to MSF's Mother Base. Mother Base can support your mission in many different ways, from developing new weapons to nude weapons. All right.
Whoa.
Only the best.
New weapons to surpass Metal Gear.
No, I think I remember how. Weapons. We have the handgun upgrade. This thing's going to be our bread and butter throughout the entire game, so pretty much what's going to be. It's going to be. Oh, the M1C though would be really useful. Nah. Yeah, mainly what you need is Hush Puppy upgrades, and then you need like big, beefy like rocket launchers and stuff to deal with boss fights and shit.
Yep.
I don't have the required R&D level though. Let's go ahead and take a look at the staff. Would you like to view a staff time and sort? No, I know what I'm doing. All right, Miller is a master of. So all we have is combat and R&D right now. So he's going to go on the combat team. Eagle Ray is going to go on the R&D team, and that's basically what we're going to do. Is just allocate these guys accordingly. R&D. So this was all automated,
You're the Mother Base sorting hat.
I am. Gryffindor! You go to the racist house, 'cause you're racist! Hey everyone! Did you know that this one is racist? Gryffindor! Janitor! That's right, you don't even get a house! When your dream is to become a chef, but you're too good at fighting, so they put you in the fucking fighting area.
Yeah.
Bay of Pigs Invasion 2. Hell yeah. That's my favorite mission in Black Ops, by the way. I feel like that's everyone's favorite mission in Black Ops, though. Like, am I wrong? I fucking love the Bay of Pigs Invasion. It's so fucking good. But yeah, you can also look at your mother base. You can't... Sadly, you cannot walk around on it, but to be fair, look at it. Could you imagine what that would be like? The textures would be so stretched. God, this looks so much better on my PSP screen. Oh my god, you can see the fucking zone wall underwater. Oh, Christ. We gotta stop looking at this. And then we can play versus ops, but we don't want to do that, so what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna go ahead and pick a mission.
Not today, Batman.
Weed has been Spider-Man. You're too late, Spider-Man! Weed has been legalized! Alright, it is time for some co-ops. We have some tutorials here.
Yes.
I'm just going to go ahead and get to the tutorial real quick to get it checked off the list, and then we'll go ahead and do the first co-op mission.
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility.
Yeah, awesome.
The soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
I poked Liara's butt. She's mad. Alright, Snake is yada yada yada. Briefing files. Miller. Oh, shit. Right, I forgot about this. Pause. Puerto de Alba.
The mercenary supply base is situated on elevated ground by the coast. I heard them call it Puerto del Alba, Port of Dawn.
Hell
We
yeah.
have perfect visibility of the area from up there. We did our best to sneak in undetected, but One of the guards spotted us.
We have a lot of game ahead of us.
I'm sorry. You'll have to ask Professor Galvez the rest.
It's okay. You've been through a lot.
Like,
I'm
what's
sorry.
that screen?
I just cannot.
Oh, the screen you're on?
Great,
The screen I'm on?
boss. I
Yeah.
won't let
Oh, you
your
didn't know
efforts
about
go
these?
wasted.
These are your fucking MGSV style tapes. But, like, there's so much more of them, and they have so much more to say. So you can have one about your mission. Like, so we got Miller.
Oh, mission briefs. I thought that
so-
was like the little note they said before the mission.
Kaz, what kind of shape is that
Yeah,
plant
learn
the
something
professor
new
gave
every
us in?
day.
First time I laid eyes
There's so
on it,
much
I
of
thought
it,
was
man.
some kind of
We're just gonna
joke.
chill and
It
listen
was
to
a
these.
giant birdhouse.
Actually, I'm gonna save these for lunch because I am gonna be eating later. So I'll save these for lunch. But yeah, we'll listen. That'll be lunchtime, and we're probably gonna do a 6-hour stream tonight. So at around the 3-hour mark, I'll go get lunch. Also go feed these girls because they are demanding foods. Are you demanding foods? Are you angry that you don't have foods? Little pissed off cat. Speaking of which, hold on a minute. I gotta get my lunch. I gotta count my calories and shit and get my lunch ready. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've been really looking forward to playing the later Call of Duty games, especially after 2. Call of Duty 2 is so fucking good, you guys. Like, those first 2 games are so underrated. I recommend them. Very much so. Especially if you, like, don't get what's... Like, if you look at Call of Duty and you're like, what the fuck are people into this for? Go back and play those first 2 games, and you'll understand. Beefy hot dogs, and then we got mustard and ketchup. And then processed cheese. Liara, oh my god, this cat's gonna be the end of me. I should go feed her. She's throwing a fit. She's like, I would like to throw one fit, please, father. All right, I'll be right back, friends. Here we go. Liara the cat. See, you've gotten up to trouble again. Yes, Dad. Tiger Beast. Go ahead and eat the food I dropped in here first. Why you gotta ask shit like that, Obi? Yes, of course I would. Anyway, back to it. Alright, mission prep, snake, jungle fatigue. So yeah, you can really customize your loadout. I don't believe there's a cost. I don't believe there is a cost to doing this. Like, you, as long as you have the weapons, you can bring them in. Snake is not available on this mission. What? Okay, we're going as alligator then. But yeah, there's a lot of silly fun missions in between your normal missions. Like, man, we'll get into it when we play V. I don't want to shit on V too much on this one, because I'm going to say I'll have a lot to say about it when I play it.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
Alright, let's go around this corner here. Line up a shot on this guy here. Now, if I do this right, I can get a bunch more soldiers that aren't just the ones I have to come get, but the ones that are patrolling as well. So I'll probably go out of my way to hunt them. Is that that timer's counting down, so I have to do this within 3 minutes. So yeah, as we can see, the shot's being blocked, so I just move over slightly, and then...
Oh, get that gun on target. Kill
Damn it.
him.
Damn it. Well, shit. That didn't go very well. Watch every mission in this game take me like 2 tries. Oh my god! Joystick, please! Guys. Fuck it. Restart the mission. Love that that's an option, by the way. Because he's a streamer, and that's just the streamer thing people do for pageantry. I don't know, I haven't played Modern Warfare. I need to. It's on my list. I got a list. It's got Modern Warfare 2 on it. There we go. Get him real quick.
Get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
The icon of sin must appear, says Kaz. Alrighty. Just come around the corner here. Hello there, sir. Here we go. There's going to be a lot of that. Don't expect me to use, actually, ADS for like, fast combat outside of, like, boss fights where I can line up, like, a rocket or whatever, because the aim in this game is not reliable. I would actually recommend playing the PS3 or 360 version over this one. Like, it looks nicer, it plays nicer, but sadly, those versions don't have online play anymore because their central servers got shut down. Whereas this game, at least, you can still do it. You can still jury-rig it. Biggest argument for stop... That's right, we have auto-aim, aim assist. It's pretty... aim assist is pretty light in this game. Let me go ahead and make sure I have the Fulton equipped. There we go. So in this game, you don't got to worry about ceilings or nothing. You can just Fulton rapidly.
Try using Fulton recovery on it. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Hell yeah. The Fulton everywhere system. I actually kind of miss the thing in 3... Move. I miss the thing in 3 where you could just, like... zoom the camera out to, like, the Metal Gear Solid 1 position. It would allow you to see, like, over cover and shit. It was super nice. I just wish they... I wish they kept that as a feature in later games, even though those games were never made with that camera angle in mind. It's a feature that would make literally only me happy. Here we go. Let's go! We did it! Yay! Let's get out of here. That looks so scuffed. I love it. I do love the cartoonish way, like when you use it indoors in MGSV, the way it like pops when it hits the ceiling. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yep, so now we can get a hobby magazine. We can also use the word here in multiplayer. Here. Personnel report has arrived. Mother base. And we'll go ahead and get our new people on board. I need to actually fuck with the settings and see if there is aim assist, because... yeah. Alligator. New people. Yeah. People, fun time, people. Alright. R&D unit. Combat unit. Combat unit. And combat unit. Combat unt. Alright, what are we making? We're going to make ourselves the Mark 22-2. Oh yeah, GMP stands for gross military product. So it's like GDP, but, you know, military. Oh, the analyzer. Yes, I should probably make that. Yep. Poor guy got parachuted away, right? Alright, are you ready for our first mission, TJ? Alright. Contact the Sandinista.
Dante.
Calming Dante. We gotta calm Dante.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
Kevin Spacey, big fan. No.
She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
Stop being creepy, Kaz. Don't be creepy. Or Kaz.
Where are you?
Ciudad Colon. At school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty
we don't sell policy, we sell power, we are true power for hire.
That you'll bring back peace, and...
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask.
Good coffee.
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
Don't believe that shit.
To achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves.
You're goddamn right.
Nobody will bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. What it's like. Never even been interested in it.
I guess that's the difference between Big Boss and Solid Snake. Solid Snake knows how to chill. Big Boss is like, war is my life.
Admirable.
Yep.
I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Yeah,
Thanks, Snake.
I've heard.
I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people.
Thanks, Miller. I can call people on the radio, yeah?
Need to know more about Costa Rica?
What's next? Money buys goods and services?
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinistas Comandante.
Oh, that's really awesome, Obi.
Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the full
Could never be us,
recovery
but I
system.
mean, that's awesome.
You choose how to handle it, boss.
Right, we're gonna host. And I'm on one channel. Alright. Waiting on you, my friends.
Right.
Now, I didn't change any of the settings since we last did this, so it should still... Yep, there we are. Big TJ, there he be! Yay! Alright, let's change my character. I'm gonna play as Snake, Ration, Binos, surrounding indicators. Stealth! Yerba Mate! Hell yeah. Wait, that is Psyche? Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. And then weapons, we got empty mag, grenades. Oh, I don't have the empty mag on me? Okay, empty mag. There we go. Alright, let's start.
Hold on.
I can dream. Dun 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 dun.
Communication error.
Oh shit, it just started for me.
No.
Alright, I'll go ahead and back out and we can try again. I'll let the cutscene play as well, if it's if there is one. If not, then I'll back out and we can try again. Scritch, 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 scritch. Alright, I'll go ahead and back out, we'll try again. No, 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 no. Alright, let's try that again. I already did it. Host. Channel 1. Starting recruitment, waiting on you, and I'll go ahead and just start. I think my mission prep should be good, yep.
Connecting.
Alright, starting up. Alright, starting the mission, network initialized.
Network initialized.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Please?
Please.
Same error.
Damn it. Does it have an error code?
No, just a communication error.
Let me turn off my screen share on Discord and see if that helps. Damn, man. Is it a emulator side error or is it in the game itself?
No, I think it's the game.
Okay. Let's return to my mission select menu.
Just check my network settings.
Yeah, SOCOM CC.
Those are just fine.
Alright, went ahead and turned off the screen share. Let's give it another shot.
Snake,
Yeah.
I rigged that.
Just the only one.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I gotta wait on you to get here and then we start.
Alright, let's see. Guess it doesn't want to work today.
Let me make sure my VPN's not on.
Yep, same error.
Okay. VPN